so much can happen to us in a day, and it can throw us off. It can throw us off kilter. It could make us act, behave in certain ways that we're not so happy with. And I just thought about the concept of sit with it. It's very simple. It's just being able to sit with whatever comes. And this is what the practice of meditation really boils down to, is being able to just sit with it, be in the moment, and whatever is coming up, to just accept it as it is without having to create any solutions, without having to rationalize it, without having to answer to it. You just sit with it. Of course, this is a struggle for me. Just the concept of meditation has been something that's been in and out and in and out of my life for so long. But just thinking about this concept of just sit with it without other expectations, just allowing the experience of whatever is to be, whatever it is to be. It's a nice saying too. Like whatever is, to let it be. Without having to do anything special about it. Just notice how it makes you feel. That today, what brought this to my attention was that earlier today, a client requested a change in the amount of times that we see one another, and it instantly clicked for me that this is affecting me. It's impacting me to hear that. Whether it's me thinking that I'm not providing the service that I hope to provide for my client, or that this person just doesn't need me as much anymore, and how there's a part of me, like a younger part of me, that can be really impacted by that, feeling a sadness that I'm not being needed, right? My field of being a mental health therapist, there's an unhealthy part of going into this field, of playing into that savior complex. Like I can help you, I can save you. I think that's just me being honest. I don't know, maybe that's a bit too vulnerable for this space. I'm not really sure. But I recognize that part came up today when this client made that request. And it brought me into a little bit of a funky place. Brought me into this strange mood of not feeling great. It was a trigger. It was a trigger point for me. And I think what I need more than anything is just to sit with it. Just to let it flow over me. I know in the end I will be okay. I've been through this process many times with clients either leaving services altogether. Those are harder when a client just leaves without explanation. That's probably one of the hardest experiences in this way. But this is like a smaller part of that, of a client asking for a lesser schedule of meeting. And I noticed that a certain part arises, and it will benefit me to sit with it, to be with it, and just to let it flow over. And again, to recognize that I'm strong enough to be able to integrate this into my life, into my practice, both in my professional life and in my professional life and in my personal life. And to be able to integrate this and to recognize that it isn't the end of the world. It isn't the end of what I believe I do well in the work that I do, in the professional work that I do. It doesn't signal some personal lacking, to really just place it in the right area. To lessen the blow, so to say. But all of that is already me rationalizing it. Just sitting with it is just a helpful practice to just be able to learn how you can be okay with what is. And as I say that, it's like I don't have full confidence in that as I say it, but I can remind myself that I've been through this before, and I think over time we get better at doing just that, and picking up more and more evidence along the way that we can get through triggering moments, we can get through difficult emotional moments, we can get through these things and see the other side. And I think sitting with it is a really helpful tool to get there.